So, first YouTube video, man. I've been wanting to do this for ages, since I was like a kid. So yeah, let's get into it. So, we're launching a SaaS. So this is just an in-house tool that we've been working with for quite some time now. But a few people have came up to me and said, well, if this is so valuable to you and valuable to other people, why don't you just launch this? And I kind of thought, why not? And I feel like my first YouTube video is a perfect opportunity to sort of take you guys on the journey and show you guys how I plan to market, develop, and monetize it. So before I go into more detail talking about the SaaS, let me kind of explain how this whole idea came about. We've been using this in-house tool, which has been really helpful for us on Upwork. It allows us to message people on Upwork and get notified, as opposed to us having to manually do all those menial tasks. So now that's all out the way, let's get into it. Our idea was already pretty well validated because a bunch of people came to me and essentially said, I will pay for this software. So I didn't really need to spend too much time going into groups and asking questions, even though I always talk about this. And I highly implore you to do so if you're looking to build a SaaS. But I mean, our idea was pretty much validated. So we got straight into it. Cool, so the first thing I did was the wireframing. I wanted to get my ideas down on paper. So I just sketched out a rough idea of how I wanted the SaaS to look. Sort of the user story, the look and feel of things, different pages I want, just to really get my ideas down on paper. And that just really opened up my mind in terms of, okay, well, how long will this take? Is this something that's even worth me putting my time into? Yeah, so as you can see here, just a complete rough drawing of just all the ideas I had on my head, just got it down on paper. It doesn't really look like this now, but kind of helped me initially when it came to the next stage. Now it was time to take this rough idea that we had and actually build this into some kind of design, right? Before we start, let me just make this clear. I am not a designer, I'm a developer. So I'm the complete opposite of a designer. I've got anything but a design eye. But I really wanted to put one foot forward and actually take this on. We've got an amazing designer in-house. However, with sort of prototyping projects like this, I really want to understand how to do it myself, so I'm not a bottleneck. I mean, just sort of talking through my thought process, we've got the wireframe, and then it was just me asking the question of, okay, how do we want the design to look in an empty state, maybe when there's no resources, and then in a state where there are resources, as you can see in the second frame here. So it was just literally very simple, not over the top designs. Remember, this is an MVP. You don't want to underdo your MVP to the point where nobody wants to buy your tool anyway because it just looks horrendous. At the same time, you still do not really know how much product market fit you have. So throwing in a crazy ton of money, time and effort into a product that doesn't have congruent results, you don't want to be doing that either. So yeah, just very simple designs for all the different pages. And then we have a really nice settings page here because we are leveraging GPT-3 under the hood. But I want to be able to get really specific responses from the model. So I want users to be able to input their expertise, input how they might want to end a proposal. So the cover letter that they get back is highly specific, right? Otherwise, what's the point of my tool? As you can see here, the aim wasn't to completely complete the designs. The aim was actually to get the designs to a phase where I could actually use those assets in the landing page, which we'll get onto now. I think building that landing page is the stage you want to get to first, right? You can't really market without a landing page. And I really wanted those assets so users could see what my app would kind of look like, rather than it just being a bunch of copy. So that's why doing that initial UI was really important for me. So after that design was done, I moved it over to Webflow. And yeah, this landing page is not amazing. I mean, this landing page definitely doesn't follow a lot of the quote unquote best practices. But as I said, guys, I'm all about iteration. I'm not gonna spend a week trying to perfect this landing page. I'm gonna get it out and iterate it over time. Because what's the point of an amazing landing page if no one's seeing it anyway? I'd rather have people see my average landing page and then improve upon that once I've got feedback, once I see in my analytics that maybe my CTAs aren't being hit. As we scroll down this page, we can really see what the emphasis here is. With every landing page, you need to think about what is your CTA. In my case, my SaaS is not built yet. So my two key CTAs are one, trying to get people to buy lifetime access, or sign up for my waitlist. Those are my CTAs. And at every stage, I'm prompting them to get lifetime access, which will then drag them all the way down to the pricing section, where they can either sign up for the waitlist and get notified on launch, or they can get lifetime access today, where they take them to Stripe and then they pay for lifetime access. Understanding what your actual call to action is around your landing page is incredibly important. Why are people landing on that page? What action do you want them to fulfill? And the second most important thing is the copy, is talking to your audience. Now, listen, I'm not the best copywriter ever, but like I said, iteration. And one thing I'm doing here is really understanding, me being a freelancer too, to a degree, really understanding what it is that they suffer from. And you're a freelancer, you're constantly working, you don't have enough time to actually be checking up work, crafting amazing cover letters. This is the tool for you. People care about the benefits of your SaaS. No one cares how hard it was to build. No one cares about the fancy tech. People care about how can your SaaS benefit me and lead me closer to my destination. That is the most important thing about building your software. Now, I'm sure a bunch of you guys saw that lifetime deal and you thought, what, $69 for unlimited access? That's a bit overboard, right? But I think getting started, right, the most important thing is trying to accumulate cash. And what this lifetime access does is to try and get a few users on board paying that $69, which we can then funnel that cash into other things like marketing. And on that note, let's get into that. So like I said earlier, you need to help someone get to their dream destination to where they'd even consider paying for your software. And how we took advantage of this was by actually using lead magnets. So I wrote up a lead magnet, well, me and my co-founder, GPT. We came together, we wrote a lead magnet around how to get more clients on Upwork. The most important thing here is that lead magnet must have value. In that lead magnet, you want to integrate your SaaS and talk about how your SaaS can actually help them get closer to their dream destination. So for us, how we actually did this, explain ways and how you can get more clients through Upwork, but I'm also saying, well, look, here's how my tool can help you do that and do it easier, right? So this lead magnet, the most important thing here needs to be a valuable lead magnet and also soft sell your SaaS. So after I put together this lead magnet, next stage was thinking, well, where do my ICPs hang out? Right? So I joined a few Facebook groups and a few Reddit communities and just started posting a little bit, just soft selling, just saying, hey guys, I wrote this blog, I think you guys would find value from it, XYZ. We've gone around building out this landing page, getting eyes on our product, and have I built the SaaS? No. Of course I have the core back-end logic, but I haven't touched the front end, guys. And that's simply because I'm still trying to attract people to the idea of the SaaS. I'm not just completely blindfolded focusing on building it. I also understand the importance of marketing it, building a hype. If people do early purchase, it gives me more cash to then leverage and jump into a whole bunch of other things. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm gonna leave this video here simply because this is kind of how far we've gotten up to right now of the SaaS. As I mentioned, we've got a bunch of in-house things going on as well, so I can't really be full-time with this. But yeah, we're gonna be fully transparent with this, guys. I'm gonna show you exactly how we develop it, market it, monetize it. And there's a bunch of other marketing methods we're looking to dig into. People who have freelance communities, community leaders, try and get them through an affiliate deals, for example. I'm talking to one guy about leveraging TikTok. TikTok is huge for things like e-commerce, but there's little to no competition when it comes to TikTok for SaaS, and there's a huge potential there. So we're gonna tap into that. We're gonna, use the trends and use the value to try and get some people on board through TikTok. So yeah, man, stay tuned. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, for tuning in. Yeah, just looking to pump out value on this page. Value, entertainment, just more personal, me. But yeah, man, peace out.